Hi guys, welcome again to this channel, and today with me I have this beautiful lady here, and she's going to take over my channel for now. So she's going to be telling us, first she'll introduce herself, and then she'll be talking about different things, culture shock and so on. So I don't need to talk much, isn't it? So welcome, my dear.
Thank you so much. Hello, guys. My name is Ladislava, and I came from Ukraine, from a beautiful city Odessa, which is situated on the Black Sea coast. And now I have been living in Germany for 3 years. Yeah, and I wanted to tell you about the cultural shock in this country.
Her own experience, not mine, but her own experience.
Yes, my own experience about this country, which for every immigrant I know that it's hard when you come to another country.
Yeah.
This is harsh. So my first shock here was the weather, because I heard about Germany, but I wasn't fan of it, and I didn't know that the weather here in this region, I live in Munich now, it's Bavaria, it rains so often. So normally it's cloudy, like even today, and the weather looks like a woman in her period time.
Okay.
Because it can be sunny, then rainy again, then it can snow, or you can see hail, then sunny again. So it's like a woman with the
Yeah, that's
just running hormones.
changing every
Change,
minute.
yeah. But it can be stable for a little time, and just that time when you relax, it starts to be like that again. Snowing, hail, raining,
By the
sunny,
yeah.
and
It's like
again.
confused.
Yeah, and unfortunately, my vessels, my neurological system is in shock, because I got used to another weather conditions, and I lived by the sea. The climate was different, and the height level was different. Here we are near the mountains, and for such people like me who are so sensible, it's hard to live here. So yeah, the weather conditions are not for everybody. But for example, in Baden-Württemberg, in another
Town.
region, no, it's not even a town, it's another region in Germany, the weather is more stable, you have more sunny days, you have better temperature, but there is not so much to do like here. Not so many activities, not so many museums, not so many opportunities for young people.
Yeah.
I mean, not for work, for your free time. So it's a boring region for me.
Like here, there are so many opportunities compared to the other part.
Yeah, but for example, in Hamburg, it rains all the time. It rains more than 300 days a year.
Yeah.
More than 300 days a year.
Much,
yeah. So rain is a normal weather for me.
Yeah. So, as you said something about here, and I also have a question about your own country. You said the weather is different, but for me, I would think like Ukraine and here, the weather is almost the same. Like when it's cold, it's cold.
You know, just these last years during the war, it has changed. And yes, because of the climate change, normally we have not the same weather, but similar ones. But now it's almost summer in Ukraine. Here, it's still cold. I still need a coat.
And we are in summer. Like it's the same season.
Like in Ukraine, I need maybe just a jacket, but here I need a coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold outside.
And in Ukraine, normally we had from May till the end of September, it was like summer. Summer temperature 25 from 25 degrees till 30, 35, and so on. Sometimes it could be 18 or 20, and it was supposed like a cold day. Not like here.
Not like here.
And here, when we talk about summer temperature, like 20 from 25 degrees till 30 and so on, it can be maybe 2 months a year. Just 2 months
That's
instead
true,
of
by the
5
way.
months
The
that I got
summer
used
goes-
to.
Yeah, the summer goes so fast. Like most of the time, the weather, the raining, and everything. And once it rains, it's very cold outside. You can't go without a pullover or something. You need socks. You need to wear well.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Germans say normally that there isn't bad weather, there's just bad clothing.
Yeah.
And from one side, as a dog lover, I agree to them, because when you have a dog, you need to go out, no matter what weather it is,
Yeah.
and yeah, and you still have a reason to breathe the fresh air.
The fresh air also.
When you don't have a dog, you find excuses to stay at home.
To stay at home. Like me, I don't know if I'll ever have one in Germany, because I'm very lazy when it comes to go out. If I have nothing to do, if there is nothing very important to do outside, then I'm relaxed as well. I can stay at home the whole day. That's me.
The
Yeah.
same is to me, but I understand that for my mind,
You need some fresh
for my
air.
normal function of my brain, I need to go out. I need to have a walk,
Yeah.
to see the people, to see the trees, something green, not just to
The white walls.
not to be just near the walls, and
Yeah.
it affects you good. And if you walk 1 hour before going to bed, it helps you to fall asleep better.
Wow. Okay.
It doesn't work
I'm not
all the
think-
time. It doesn't work all the time like that, but yeah,
Sometimes
normally it helps.
It helps. What about the lifestyle? The lifestyle here in the Ukraine, if you compare, what would you talk about that?
The lifestyle, the mentalities, they differ so much, because in my country, people normally are so open, friendly,
Yeah.
they're ready to help, they are ready to talk about something personal, even in the queue at the supermarket. Somewhere on the bus stop, they can talk and make jokes. Especially in my city,
Yeah.
we have a big level of humor, a high level of humor, and people like to make jokes everywhere. Inside the transport, in the bus stops, at the supermarket, like everywhere. And the life is harsh everywhere.
Yeah.
The work is hard
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's true.
But in my city, people try to make a little jokes
Yeah.
just to relax, just to make you happier, easier. Yeah, just to be easier. And this helps us so much. Here, people have a big distance.
Yeah.
People are so closed. People are like gray. They are not friendly. They can be, but you need to be someone from their close circle,
Yeah.
or at least their colleague. When you go in the street, it's not about every city, but normally how people describe Germany and how I see that in comparison to my country, people are so closed and they are like robots. Not everybody, but the most people, they are just like robots.
I think here it's so difficult I don't know which year it will be for them to be that way. Because like even your own neighbors, you don't even know who is living next to you. You can't even knock to someone's house and ask for something in case you have with us in our country, if let's say it's at 9 p.m. and I don't have salt, I have a neighbor. I will go and knock and ask for one. But here it's very difficult. I remember my first year here, I went out and then I forgot my keys at home and my husband was not around, and it was outside, it was very cold. So the houses, the way we live, they are like this, and there are U. In this use, you can use any house to go down through the garage, and then you can go up to your own house. So there is one lady that I asked for if I could pass through their own house for me to access the other side. She allowed me, but then once we meet, she says hi, but more than hi, I'm like, my friend, we have known each other for almost 4 years. We could at least make a good introduction, something like that.
And she could ask you, maybe you're hungry, maybe I can
Oh,
do
maybe,
something
yeah,
for you,
you can-
tea, food,
Yeah,
something else.
you can try to ask someone where do you come from or something just like that. We are neighbors. There's nothing like you will wait. And so the relationship here is very difficult. Not only to the outsiders but also to their own families. That's what I've learned.
Yes, and the family,
There
they
are
have
some
distance
distance, yeah.
as well. They
Yeah.
are individualist and they try to hide everything inside them.
Mm.
They can tell that just to psychologists, and not every time. Yeah, what I like here
Mhm.
that this culture, when it comes to go to the doctor, to the psychologist, when you experience psychological problems,
Mhm.
it is treated here absolutely normal.
Yeah.
That they respect your problems,
Yeah.
but just with mentality, with your mind.
Yeah.
When you have psychological problems,
Mhm.
then they respect you. They understand that, yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah.
If you have something physical, then no, sorry. Go and work now, please. Work.
By the way, here it's work. If you are not employed, and maybe you are getting the money from this, the
Job center.
job center, and then maybe you don't have a reason for you to sit down at home. There is this one friend of mine. We were working together, and she resigned. So she doesn't want to go to work. I'm sorry to say that. She keeps on getting letters every day from job center. You have to look for a job. You have to work. As of here, there is no room for laziness. It's work and work.
Work is their reason of the life.
Yeah.
Reason of the life, but normally at the offices people work so slow.
Yeah.
Normally they are lazy, and especially in these offices like job center, like different authorities, you need to wait for your documents to be done for months.
Yeah.
You need to wait a lot. While I saw that they were eating cookies, talking to each other, having gossips, and you needed to wait at the corridor, and it wasn't their dinner time.
With this kind of laziness, I think even in my countries, there. After I finished my school, we had to go to do a practicum. How is it called? Practical. That one. And we went to a government office. Government offices are very lazy, very slow, and their work is just to sit down, go around with their seats, eat. They don't know something else. And they will just check something and put it aside. There is no hurry.
Yeah, it's not just about Germany. I know that in
It's
Spain
everywhere.
as well.
Yeah.
They just they tell you every day that mañana. It means tomorrow. I will do that. I will do. They promise you. They can feed you with these promises forever, and then you just need to change yourself.
Yeah.
And to understand that everything will not come into one moment. I know it as well.
Yeah.
Now it's okay for me, but at the very beginning, it was shock for me. And what I still can't be used to is their speed of banking and post, Deutsche Post. Because in my country, when you ordered something from the internet, it can come to you the next day. In 2 days, it depends on region from where you ordered that. Yeah, but when you Uh, when you send the letter, the same. It takes time, but not so much like here.
Yeah.
And we have different system. The easier one.
Mm-hmm.
Our post offices, they are open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. or even 9 p.m. every day, even on Sundays. Sunday can be the short day. But you can go there, just tell your mobile number, and firstly you register just the first time, and then you can just name your mobile number, and they have all the information, and you name the mobile number of the person you want to send the parcel to, and they have everything ready. Everything ready, just in few minutes. You don't need to wait for so long, and normally when something is delivered, the package is waiting for you at the office. You need to go there and pick it. It is easier for me that I can do that before job, after job, at the weekend. Here, it's normally delivery from a delivery man, and they normally come when you are not at home. And when you are not at home, they just leave you
a paper,
like the note that sorry, we were here, you were not at home. We will give this parcel to the post office, and you need to get this parcel there. But it will be available just in 2 days. You can't pick it today or tomorrow. Just the day after tomorrow, starting from 2 p.m.
But then why is that?
It happened to me so many times.
It's not only that, like there's a time, 2 times, I think it's 2 times you ordered something, and there's a DHL somewhere shop next 2 minutes from where we are staying. They went to put it somewhere else, very far. You need to go there with a car, or you either use a bus, something. Like, I'm like, what's wrong with these people? So there's one here, you could have used this one, just put it there. We can't pick it. It's like a punishment. Why were you not at home? At home,
you will be punished for that.
Yeah, you have to be punished for this.
You need to work.
You need to work.
You need to work at least 5 days a week, but at the same time, you need to be at home to be ready to pick your parcel. So please make yourself a clone, and this clone will be waiting at home.
You have to be available.
You will be at work. or you can teach your animal. Your cat to open the door and to sign.
They can leave it to the neighbor as well.
They can leave it at the neighbors, but neighbors are not every time friendly.
And that's the problem.
Sometimes it's a problem that I pray that please leave it by the door, not at the neighbors, because then I need to listen a lot of good words from the neighbor about these distractions of his or her life. And one more word about delivery. Normally, they are too lazy to go to the first floor.
They leave it down.
To go just the one staircase, and they can leave your parcel. In not leaving the parcel, they can leave the paper that they were there and you were not there inside your mailbox when you were drinking coffee, sitting at your kitchen table and waiting for them. And then I get the message that they were here. This delivery man was here. I was here as well. I was waiting for him, because normally I get the emails that this time, from this to this time, approximately the delivery man will be here.
It's life. That's just
I'm
life
waiting.
for you.
I cancel another events,
for you to wait.
Just this parcel is important for me, especially if it's medicine. I'm waiting for it. It's better to have it today. And then it makes no sense, and I still need to wait 2 days to go to the post office to pick my parcel just starting from the day after tomorrow from 2 p.m.
Wow.
For example.
That's because they have to deliver other parcels. So they need time to go around so that they will come back to the same spot.
Yeah, but I understand that they have not so much time, and that's why I was fully dressed and ready, just open door and maybe run to this person.
Yeah.
But you know, when it's an old lady, even me with my speed, I can't catch them. I can't catch them.
They are always so fast, by the way. And they ring, like if they ring down once you don't open, then you are done. Forget about
Yeah,
it.
but the delivery people from Wolt or what else? Lieferando.
Those ones are
Or Uber Eats, so these delivery services, they are too fast as well. But
With
they
the food?
reach you because they want to have tips. And they have limited time as well.
Yeah, and they have to deliver it. Either way, they have to bring the food to you.
But they don't leave it by the door.
No,
because
that one happens only with maybe these other things. But when it comes to food, they make sure they come up to your door.
But normally, when I ordered that, normally I don't order. It's really expensive. I normally cook at home. But several times I ordered when I was really sick and I needed food. And maybe, you know, I could have coronavirus, and I don't want to infect somebody. And I just wanted to be by the door. And I don't, or if I felt so bad, I didn't want to see anyone of the people.
Yeah.
Especially when you look so bad in pajamas.
Yeah, like
without normal
the hair is not combed.
Yeah, but there is an option now to leave the comment for this person that please just leave by the door. But anyway, they ring at the doorbell and they're waiting for you.
Okay, so guys, I hope you've got something like, especially for the people who are planning to move to Germany, then there's enough information for you to know the cultures about the country. And you're going to meet this lady again on another video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have something to say, you can write down the comments, tell us something, or maybe ask questions. I'm here with her for some months.
I will be pleased to answer them.
Yeah, she has all the time for me. So guys, bye.
Bye.